I'm here to tell you about an incredible person that I knew and was really grateful to know, Ayman. Ayman was part of the kindness pandemic from the very start. He was one of the instigators of so much that has occurred over the last few months. It's hard to believe that it only started in March. He really worked very hard. He would jokingly call himself the busiest man in Melbourne, and as part of the kindness pandemic, he definitely was that.
For Ayman Barbaresco, Cancer Kindness meant the opportunity to give back some of the support, care, kindness, generosity and love that he'd received during his 3 decades on the planet. Importantly, Ayman understood how everyday kindness could be the difference between someone surviving and someone thriving.
In the midst of a health pandemic, with the vulnerability and the low immune systems and the other challenges that cancer patients had, this had a real impact on how they accessed health.
The idea of being isolated at any time is difficult and it's lonely, and we both chatted about it and we said no, it's not social isolation, it's physical distancing. And while we need to be physically distant at this time, we don't have to be socially distant. We can still show kindness and connectedness despite what's going on in the world.
Ayman Barbaresco was my friend. He was also a very persistent advocate, and when he came into a room, his smile lit up the whole room. The Cancer Kindness campaign was one of Ayman's many inspired ideas. He was very passionate about it. This will be his legacy.
He, talked about what it meant to him and how important the campaign was. Early on, we had many campaigns overlapping and lots of responding to this pandemic and COVID and what it meant for people. But Ayman always talked about making sure that the Cancer Kindness campaign would get up and running, and he worked really hard to do that. Part of the campaign being important that we recognise the carers in this and how they support people, and making sure that the kindness that we gave was to the carers as well.
Ayman was my best friend. We were two people who bonded over the adversity that comes with having a disability from childhood. And this project was something that Ayman had ticking away at the back of his mind and just went, no, I don't want anyone with cancer to feel alone. He wanted people to be connected and certainly not isolated.
I was really proud to know Ayman as a friend and an incredible contributor to this campaign, and I really hope that you can support the Cancer Kindness as Ayman really wanted.